Hi students, today I'm going to talk about educational program of social and communication skills at vocational level, which is very important and has a great impact when the child reach about 18 years and when he go or she goes to the work. He has to socialize and communicate. So we are going to see how we are going to prepare an education program and few activities. Okay, so let us move and understand. Now, let us see the activity of communication skills. You see, if you have seen a webs, you can see in that you have a lot of domains, around 8 domains you have in that, all from personal to occupational skills domain they have given you. So here, in the communication, the minimum requirement is like verbal communication. Even some gestures adjacent to the verbal will play a major role, because not only with verbal, sometime expressing the need with the help of gesturing, if the child, if the person is very far, or he's not able to, like eye contact and just waving the hand, this kind of gesture is required when the child is working, or when the child with adult is working. So communicate using words, which is very important at the work site, and gesturing or verbal making himself understood. Most of the time with the non-verbal, what do you say, adult, it will help more. And then communicate properly in sentence, that is also a big um, item which he need to understand and learn. Then engaging in a meaningful conversation, which is very important. When some people are talking, even he has to participate, even he has to tell what happening around the world. So that's why it is very important. Communication is very important. This is a sample of education of social skills. Similarly, you can prepare for the communication skills as well. See, this is a sample education program, but when the child moves to the occasional level, you have individualized occasional transition plan, where it looks similar, but sometimes it may be not resembling with this, but almost the same domains you can see. Now, as you can see here, the domain, in the domain, what you can see as social, we have selected. So it is quite understandable that you need to take a domain in which domain you're going to teach. And these are the activity what I'm going to teach for maximum 2 years or 6 months of duration, and this is my target. So this target, it depends on this, okay, your domain or your objective. So I will be framing an objective which tells me very clearly that what I have to achieve. So this is my criteria, this is my criteria to achieve this particular content. And I'm going to write a baseline. This baseline depends on your objectives. Okay, for example, now here I have taken greeting peer and elderly person. That means this is my objective and my target is 80%. So I have to find out the baseline against this. Okay, so he follows some instruction. He has he greets the friend, whenever you remind, he understands the concept like morning and midnight and afternoon, whatever you have to say. So this is how current level looks. And when you're going to teach, the home is the best place where the child spend a lot of time. It is also helps to generalize, where even in the communities you can use for the generalization, because community plays a major role where the child can generalize there better. And this can be taught in the vocational unit by the occasional instructor, even the parents, not only occasional instructor, even the parents. Okay, and I'm going to write a criteria. See, individualized transition plan, which I was talking about, IVTP. Okay, individualized occasional transition plan has to be specify the different roles. What kind of what kind of person is going to teach, what kind of things you're going to take, what will be the roles and responsibility, and the modification in instructions. That is very, very important. And most of the time, which is very helpful, like customized video, if you have, or whereas in India you have, like, NIEPID has developed a software package on socialization skills, which you can make the child to see and understand the concept, so that he gets better understanding on the particular objective. And the evaluation, which is very important. If the child is achieved, you have to just tick. If he is not achieved, then tick here. If he is not achieved, then you have to go back to the objectives, think over whether I have selected the right objective, or I need to just cut down, or my teaching strategy, accommodation, modification need to be replanned. So what? So all these things you need to find out and frame again. So this is how your educational program look like. So if you have any doubt, just let me know. I'll just clarify your doubts again. Okay, so till then, bye bye.